everybody, I want to welcome you back to our In the Know segment, and today we're going to be talking to you about coat colors, and particularly this black coat color. I know that a lot of times when you think of the breed, teddy bear Goldendoodles, you typically think in your mind of gold, right?
Mm-hmm. Or cream. Our very classic ultra cream look is what a lot of people look for.
I know that when I had my very first litter, I thought the same thing, and to my surprise, when the puppies were born, most of those puppies were black and not cream. And so I was so surprised, I texted a friend and said, "Oh my gosh, I have blackened doodles." I don't know what to call them, okay? So anyway, but we want to talk to you today about the black Goldendoodles. They are absolutely gorgeous. And I hope that I'm going to hold him up so that you can see this precious little puppy. He's actually an F2 Goldendoodle. He is loose wavy, he has quite a loose wavy coat, and he's absolutely gorgeous. And you know, in our previous segments, we are talking about our breeding program, our type. So what do you think about this? You see anything?
I love this puppy. And you know, one of the things is the black puppies are so hard to capture on film. It's hard in pictures, it's hard in video, but all of our clients always comment on how they didn't realize how gorgeous they were till they see them in person. And this puppy is drop dead gorgeous.
Absolutely. Look at this head. I don't know if you can see what I can see, but you see this head and this snout and this stop. You know, I continually talk about our breeding program and that we breed for a specific type, a specific look, temperament, and of course allergy friendly, low to non-shedding. And so what you're seeing here is, even though this is a black coated puppy, it is an F2. We're going to talk about that in the next segment. But the generations, we still have consistency here.
Absolutely. You got that beautiful coat, that blocky, stocky build, that nice fill under the eyes to give that nice plush teddy bear head, that big bulky look. We just love it.
I know my husband says all the time, he loves the black ones, because the benefit to this is they look beautiful all the time. And actually, this coat looks like black velvet.
It feels that way too.
Yes, it's just black and shiny. They have the softest face. I love to photograph them. A lot of times we'll do it in the shade of the evening and you can capture the beautiful eyes. But today we just wanted to introduce this precious puppy to show you the coat color. And we have someone else that we want to introduce you to.
This is Mia. Well, real quick, something on the coat color too is like, if you see, Sherry's wearing a black shirt, but this puppy is such a rich black that even up against the shirt, it's darker, it's richer. It's a fantastic color. We just love how beautiful they are. And with Mia here, you can see how this looks so velvety and great. And Mia's actually been running out in the yard and playing. It's a little bit overcast today, but you know what? Looking at her compared to our lighter colored dogs, you can't tell that. She doesn't look at all like she's been outside and romping and playing and getting into all the things that doodles like to get into.
Yeah, she's here today to be groomed. Mia came in with quite a much longer coat today, but after she was groomed, you can just see the velvet feeling, the velvety look on her. Now look, she's got about, you know, let's see, about what, an inch and a half, 2 inches of hair there. To keep her ears a little bit longer. Mia, turn around so they can see your beautiful face. Now, we do want to add one thing in here, because you would think that she was a Goldendoodle, but actually Mia is a giant schnoodle. And that our giant schnoodles and our Goldendoodles, our standard ones, are almost identical. You probably could not tell them apart. We know them apart because we know our dogs. But because we breed for such a very specific type, whether they're Goldendoodles or schnoodles, as far as appearance goes, generally you can't tell them apart. But temperament-wise and training-wise, there are some slight differences.
Some very subtle differences. So one of the reasons why we do a couple of different breeds, same as we have different parents, is every client is different. Every client's needs are different, which means they need a different dog.
Right.
And so we can bring in some different temperament traits from the Schnauzer, the giant Schnauzer in particular, versus the Golden Retriever. So the Golden Retriever, the ones we have, like we've been talking about, those English Golden Retrievers are very laid back. They're a sporting breed. They're very lovable, eager to please, huggable, just like our giant Schnauzers are. But our giant Schnauzers have a little bit different quality to their energy, where they have more stamina for work. So they have a little more staying power.
Yeah, they're stately too.
Yes, very much so. And they're very regal in their appearance and how they carry themselves. And for size for clients, a giant Schnauzer, as big and beautiful as our Golden Retrievers are, a giant Schnauzer takes it up a notch. They're that much bigger, they're that much bulkier, they're a very robust dog. That's actually in the standard for a giant Schnauzer. And so our giant Schnoodles are also a robust dog. So when we have someone who needs a mobility dog, or if they're saying, I have a teenage boy who wants a dog to wrestle with and really do that, we want a robust dog for them.
But they're calm, as you can see. The difference is that the giant Schnauzer was bred to pull carts. So they're like you were saying earlier, their energy level is different. It's not hyper, it's just they can go longer and they can last longer and they can stay with you.
They're the marathoners of the bunch. They're not a sprinter. They tend to be more even keeled. They have more energy, but it's an even over a longer period of time.
Yeah, so we wanted you today to just see our little teddy bear Goldendoodle and teddy bear Schnoodles and look at the coat type, look at the coat color. Not a whole lot of difference between them, but we do want you guys to understand that black in the Goldendoodle and Schnoodle is very, very beautiful. And if you were here and you could see this puppy, I don't think you could resist it.
I don't think so either. Gorgeous.
And we all want one. We all have to have one. We all have to have one of every color. That's why I'm where I'm at today, because I'm absolutely in love with these dogs, and I'm sure that you will too. Now we're going to continue on with future segments, and we're going to go more into generations and other coat types and colors, but we were just wanting to show you this precious little baby today. We thought that you would enjoy meeting these babies and seeing these coat types. So if you've got any questions about coat types, if you're looking for a black Goldendoodle or Schnoodle, we do have some that are going to be coming up going home in the spring. Yes, I think we have some going home in the spring. You got to get your application in first just to be approved to even get one of our precious babies. But once you have been approved, you'll go on our wait list and we can let you know when the upcoming litters are going to be available. So just call our office if you have any more questions. Our girls in the office and Jared can answer any questions that you may have. And don't forget to follow us on YouTube and like us on Facebook and Instagram, because we are going to be doing a lot of upcoming segments. And I think that you're going to be pleasantly surprised at the things that you learn and see.